Hey!
There was a single vote for Warren, which actually put him at 8 cards, and he would receive one if he was here, but he's not. And the vote for Warren was basically just for the insane amount of talking and planning that he had to kind of sort of drive because nobody else was there taking the lead on it. And that's an interesting comment that I feel is prophetic now that we are without Warren.
Ah! Oh wait, I didn't take my lid off. There we go.
Every other vote unanimously, oh hey guys, was for Saigar. And so I think, is this your second card ever, Ash?
Or first? My third.
Third, okay. List of, I want to just read these really quickly. Vote. Fucking Saigar. When he busted through the window, it was both hilarious and true to the character. I love how, even though we never talked or planned, the scene turned out so well. And after all of our discussion and trepidation and step-by-step processing to work things out, he wasn't afraid to be like, no, don't fuck with how things should. And then 2, also, he just fearlessly Batmans into a scene with the put the war forward part into the bag and nobody gets hurt. Really just reminded me of how different a lot of Saigar's methods are, and it was hilarious. I would allow any of us to take a backseat to that shit gladly any day. Another comment was, so if Morgane and Kyvius are the mom and the dad of this team, and Galad is the annoying big sister from college, and Warren is the stupid younger brother that just got out of prison, Eerie is the kind of the weird second cousin that you only see at family reunions that's into way cooler stuff than you, but Saigar is the crazy uncle that everybody loves. And for that reason, I want to vote for him. Another one said, voting for Saigar because lol WTF at that robbery. It feels very Saigar that he'd be in the background out of sight working to help Morgane, but then nobody expected him to just bust in the door, arrows akimbo. 10 out of 10 would have Saigar teach me mortal bargaining techniques. Love Galadriel. And before we dive into today's game, I also wanted to take a moment to talk about Galadriel, if that's okay. But first, I guess I should give Ash a card. Yeah. Is it good?
Huh. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Okay. What color is it?
What? How do you know what color the card is?
It's a card, Ash. You don't need to tell him shit.
I'm just curious. How do you tell the color? Like, is it just the text?
Well, it's just the card's color.
There's a color in the center that'll be a color. There'll be a color that matches that all around. The text will also be that color. It'll be blue or red or kind of like an orangey yellow or a green.
None of those.
There's also some purple ones.
Oh, right. There are purple ones, too. I don't know why I said
It's not
blue.
that either.
Pretty sure. All right. But
well, now we need you to play it.
Yeah. I want to take a moment to kind of talk about Galadriel, because as some of you might remember, hello, way back at the start of the campaign when you guys were all children, your formative experiences, and indeed how others in the group perceived you, actually granted permanent bonuses to your character sheet through an additional trained skill. Way back in, like, game session 3. And so you've all now spent some time with your new Eladrin companion, finding even his annoyingly better-than-thou, sparkly, teehee demeanor preferable to Shay's deep depressions. And so I want to just kind of take a second here and pose to all of you the very same question that I asked when you were kids. Can each of you tell me a skill that you do not think Galadriel is already trained in, but you think that it really makes sense that he should have, based on the kind of the personality you've experienced with the character so far? And we will pick whichever one gets the most votes by the end, and Galad will receive that skill.
Interesting, but is it got to be a skill within the game?
It does have to be a skill written on a character sheet. Yes.
So it can't be sass.
I can't pick sass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
That is what's going to
Did I just get roasted?
No, you're the sass master.
That was so fast.
I kind of feel that he should have... Galadriel should have Streetwise, but I feel like he doesn't have it because he's not really. I feel like he's not down to the. It doesn't blend with the common folk.
My
So
vote.
why should he have Streetwise then?
I feel like he should have it because he seems to know more than he lets on. I feel like he's got that air of mystery and like he's got the capability, but he has this air of like, oh, you guys are beneath me and doesn't want to, associate with the riffraff.
Nice. I love it. And then Benji was going to jump in.
Yes, I was going to say. I feel like my vote is for religion.
Hey.
Hi.
Why would
Wake
happen?
We
up.
were so scared for you.
Oh, thank God! Is he here?
Yeah.
He
Oh.
died. Like, immediately.
Can't hear him.
I took over all your plans, and I have laid them out to bear on everyone.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't go so well for you, Wild.
He lost
can't-
another arm.
He's not ultimate.
He
He's the
is
same.
panicking, getting set up.
Here, he's just
He's
so
like
bad.
he smashed the button, is like grabbing
So,
things and getting.
I
things
look
set up.
normal on your screen. Then why is it doing this on mine? This is so weird.
Weird.
We can't see you, Benji, if that's what you're asking.
If you reconnect, you'll see me. But I've got a weird thing going on that's just on my screen, which is super annoying. I don't know how to fix it or what's causing it.
So the only holdout now is Claire. Come on, Claire.
Claire and Steele.
I know. I'm working on it.
Don't.
I think Wild might be having some troubles there.
Yeah, that's all right. He'll figure it out. He's listen. If we learned one thing by his fan pressed directly into his hard drive, he is a tech genius. He'll fix it in no time.
Also, Steele, don't work on the webcam, please.
Maybe that's what's happening. Is his computer died?
Maybe. Anyway,
No,
what
but
you
he
saying?
talks
Benji?
on Discord on his phone all the time. Okay, so what I was going to say is that my vote is actually for religion because of his devotion to the Mora.
But you don't think he has it right now.
Or does he? I guess I don't know if I don't know if he has it right now.
Okay.
Does he have it?
Well, I can't tell you. Is that your vote?
That's my vote.
Nice. I love it.
So mine is a bit different, and I don't care about the overlap because I'm not gaming. But I think it would be Arcana, because I think he has sort of insights given his time in the Feywild, being all like his time magic and the idea that he understands and perceives magic in such a different angle than maybe the other members of the party, and likely even different than how Eerie is, because Eerie interacts with it in such a distinct way that I don't think he's trained in it, because I don't think he ever cared about it, but I think he has an expertise in it.
That's a good
Okay,
answer.
hi.
Hello.
Hey!
There
He
you go. How are
lives.
you? Ah, jeez, fucking. I hate not having a phone connection because it means if anything happens, like if I'm not at my home, I can't fucking get on Discord and be like, hey, whoops.
Why don't you have a phone?
Well, I didn't pay for it last month because,
Weren't you
Yeah,
supposed to text? Weren't you supposed to message me if something like that happened?
well, yeah, but that was before
I'll yell at
all
you
the-
later when we're not on stream.
All right, Mom.
But yeah, no, it was really stupid. We went to get food, and there was a fucking massive line, and then I was stuck because my roommate drove me there. So, that was it.
What restaurant did you go to get food at?
That's okay.
Fucking
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, and we're gonna lose him halfway through the session.
No, I'm gonna say just literally the gas station.
Oh, true.
No, not the gas station.
Not Taco Bell?
I don't think. I mean, we don't like have to talk about it.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It's yeah.
Want to taco about it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm gonna put this burrito in my mouth. Hold on.
Back to the topic at hand. I
Yes.
kind of agree with Kaz's assessment about his weird timey magic, but I would rather propose history to be something you should be trained in if that was more relevant.
I like that. I think that's also very, very accurate. And Wild, you missed this first little bit. Remember back when you were kids and you're all like, hey, have a free skill because the party sort of just like knows a bunch about you? We're doing that for Glad right now.
Oh. Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rest of them, it's a 4-way split right now on the vote. I have taken Arcana off the table, which was Morgane's suggestion, because I am pretty sure that if Galad sort of walking out with a plus 15 to Arcana and making all the other full casters obsolete, it would be really both very in character but also hard to watch. We
My
don't need more
dream.
wizard game.
Careful where you walk, Steel, because you walk on my dreams.
Yeah, the game was